I think when I read the book, I was clear that I don't think I'm an Asta at all. So there was nothing I could take from her. But I, there was a lot of empathy I felt for Asta. For her journey is so much of an internal journey, with the world looking at her in large, broad strokes as a perfect life. In the 90s, a woman married with a nice husband, good house, doing well, upper middle class, is considered a great life. But the internal journey, the emptiness, the lacunae, probably I could understand, if not real, and probably understand in her pain, but I probably couldn't relate to it. But as far as Piplika goes, I mean, I think there's a lot of Piplika in me, so I think. So I love her chutzpah, I love her attitude, I love the characters. I mean, the way we developed her, keeping in mind that from 90s to now the storytelling has changed. Even though the book was written many years ago, I felt that there should be a little more, because it's after all a web show. So we added more layering to her. I think she's become more and more interesting. I mean, she is not exactly, she does not have boundaries, and she can't be contained. And that's why her, Piplika and Asta become two diametrically opposite women with similar problems, emptiness.
Any particular reason for that different voice? Also, how responsible you feel to get varied stories for your audiences? The second bit is, how responsible do you feel to get varied stories every time?
So I'll tell you what, the advantage of a web platform is I cater to everyone. I have no problems when I cater to the masses. I make really, what should I say, aspirational, at times escapist programming for people who want to enjoy themselves. At times I make relatable, heartwarming and really touching stories. And for me, it's therapeutic, because I get a chance to tell stories that I haven't got a chance to tell. Because when you do one show on television, it goes on for 20 years, sometimes 5,000 episodes, 3,000 episodes. So at one point you get tired. And in movies, it's all actor-led, as you know. So this is a platform, and I enjoy the process of telling variety of stories. And yes, the language in the show is very different from a lot of other shows. But that's the intent, and let's see how people accept it.
चूँकि ये प्यार का सप्ताह चल रहा है, वैलेंटाइन डे है, तो मैं प्यार के 3 सवाल पूछूंगा. पहला कि एकता जी, आपके लिए प्यार क्या है, और आपका पहला प्यार, और बॉलीवुड में आपका वुमेन और मेन क्रश कौन है?
ओके, पहला सवाल मैं आपको, क्या था पहला सवाल?
प्यार, पहला आपके लिए प्यार क्या है?
मेरे लिए प्यार क्या है? जो मेरे लिए लड्डू लेकर आए, and who doesn't put me on a diet, that person is true love for me. I am very clear about it. I don't believe in love that goes on for lifetimes. I believe love in the moment, and it can be for anything. It can be for your art, it can be for your characters, it can be for your son, it can be for anything. Love is so transient, and it doesn't stay in one place, and it doesn't stay in one form ever. So that's love for me. Really heavy duty. मेरा पहला प्यार. How do you know अधूरा रह गया? Pretty much एक बहुत ही पिंपली लड़का था, मैंने उसको छोड़ दिया.
ओके, बॉलीवुड में आपका क्रश मेन और वुमेन दोनों?
Okay, बॉलीवुड में मेरा क्रश, in guys it would be Ranveer Singh, in girls it would be Deepika. I don't mind going out with both of them.
Hello, my question is to Ekta ma'am. Yeah. Ekta ma'am.
Guys, there are many other people on stage.
One question for you. कि अभी आपने जैसे कि कहा कि कुछ हद तक पीपलिका का जो कैरेक्टर है वो आप भी वैसी हैं, तो शो में हमने जैसे वेब सीरीज में देखा कि उनको काफ़ी जज किया जा रहा है घर वालों से, बाहर से. सो आपको भी कभी ऐसे कुछ फेस करना पड़ा, या ये जजमेंटल सोसाइटी है जैसे?
I have never enjoyed a pedestal, because people put you on pedestals only to see you trip off it. So ना ही मैंने कभी ज़्यादा कोई अवार्ड्स या रिवॉर्ड्स या अक्लेम को अपने सर पे लिया है, ना ही लोगों का जजमेंट अपने सर पे लिया है. सो आई डोंट केयर. आप अपनी ज़िंदगी अपने आप से जीते हो, एंड यू शुड लिव योर लाइफ according to your own terms. ये शो आप देखिए, आप पिपलिका का कैरेक्टर देखिए. Pretty much, she's quite a messy person, and I think I'm a messy person like her.
Hi, Ekta ma'am. Shweta, you're from.
Any more questions on my love life, on my personal life? I am going to walk off this stage.
Ekta ma'am, question from you. लास्ट क्वेश्चन. सो जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि ये बुक पे आधारित है, तो इसको वेब शो में लाने के लिए कितना टफ था आपके लिए?
देखिए, आई डोंट थिंक ये टफ था इसे बुक का. सी एन अडेप्टेशन इफ इट्स गॉट ग्रेट राइटर्स. आई वी ब्रोकन द फोर्थ वॉल विद रिद्धि. शी इज स्पीकिंग टू द कैमरा वेन एवर दर एन इंटरनल जर्नी. अगर बुक में आप direct adaptation करते हो, then it becomes very tough. But there are some books that lend itself to screenplays that can be formed, and this was one of them. There was a lot of screenplay worked out, taking the essence of the book, and we didn't make this book till we could not be true to its essence. But after that, we took that essence and made a story out of it, and I think I'm very happy with the show. मैं वरना एक साल बाद कोरोना लेड टाइम्स में एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस पे आती नहीं. बट आई हैव कम बिकॉज आई रियली वांट टू पुट दिस आउट टू ऑल द women out there that love is a choice and a lifestyle is a choice, and I hope people see it and see the intent behind it. This book should have been made.
Okay, next question.
Hi Riddhi, this is Ravi from ABP News and मेरा सवाल एकता से भी होगा इसके बाद. रिद्धि, इसमें ना सिर्फ आप एक मैरिड वुमेन का किरदार कर रही हैं, लेकिन एक ऐसा किरदार भी है वो कि जिसे एक वुमेन के लिए फीलिंग्स आती हैं. और मेरा सवाल ये था कि वो सारे सीन्स करना और इस तरह की फीलिंग के साथ पोर्ट्रे करना अपने कैरेक्टर को कितना चैलेंजिंग था, कितना मुश्किल था आपके लिए इस किरदार को खासकर पोर्ट्रे करना?
उतना ही मुश्किल जितना एक मेल एक्टर के साथ जिसे आप नहीं जानते करना होता है. देयर इज़ नो डिफरेंस, क्योंकि कहानी प्यार की है और कहानी इंसानियत की है कई जगहों पे. बहुत यू नो द फाउंडेशन इज़ दैट. सो बिल्कुल भी डिफ़िकल्ट नहीं था, बिकॉज जब आप दोनों की जर्नीज़ में जाएंगे, आस्था की जर्नी देखेंगे, एवरीथिंग इज़ फ्लोइंग एंड हर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ हर जर्नी इज़ फ्लोइंग इनटू अनदर. सो बिल्कुल भी डिफ़िकल्ट नहीं था. लाइक आई सेड, मैंने बहुत बार बोला भी है दैट यू नो समटाइम्स एक स्ट्रेंजर मेल एक्टर को किस करना होता है, वो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट होता है, बिकॉज इट्स अनदर मैन हु यू डोंट नो. But that's a woman, and I'm a woman, and you know we're the same. So honestly, not difficult at all. But it was even more easier because आस्था की journey के साथ रह के मैंने किया है जो किया है. और साहिर was always very clear about how we're going to do what. हमने बहुत readings किए थे एक दूसरे के साथ बैठ के. बहुत बार you know समर के ऑफिस में सब शील्ड्स पहन के बैठे रहते थे in COVID times. But we all did our readings. We all knew thoroughly what we're going to do when we go on set. So we only tried to make it better, and there were no questions, there was no confusion. कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि ये क्यों कैसे. We were very clear when we were on set. So
एक छोटा सा सवाल एकता मैम से भी है, if you can come in the center. Smalls. मैम, आजकल OTT प्लेटफॉर्म्स पर सेंसरशिप लगाने की बातचीत हो रही है और इसे लेकर बहुत डिबेट चल रही है कंट्री में. आपका एक बहुत ही सॉरी नो हाँ मैम, आप इतना
Okay. I'm going to take your question. As all the OTT platforms, we are responsible to put out decent and content that actually resonates with people without hurting sentiments. I'm sure the government, whatever they decide, whatever laws are implemented, we will follow it. My personal opinion is that there should be self-censorship, but if anything, any law comes into play, we will follow it. And we trust the government to be sensitive to us, and we are going to be sensitive to the lawmakers, that they will understand our journey of creativity.
थैंक यू मैम.
हाय रिधि. हाय या उमेश या. सो रिधि, हमने अक्सर देखा है कि ऐसे कंटेंट हमेशा आते हैं और सोसाइटी पे एक इम्पैक्ट कहा जाए, एक बदलाव लाने के लिए ऐसे कंटेंट बीच लेकर आए जाते हैं. लेकिन इससे पहले भी कई कंटेंट ऐसे आए, फिर भी सोसाइटी में खास बदलाव नहीं आया. क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे, क्या कुछ चैलेंजेस क्या सोसाइटी में है, क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे, क्या कुछ चेंज आने चाहिए?
ये एक बुक पे बेस्ड है, जो बुक बहुत सालों से लिखी हुई थी। एंड बुक हो, पेंटिंग हो, कोई मूवी हो, वेब सीरीज हो, दीज आर ऑल आर्ट फॉर्म्स। ये क्रिएटिविटी और एक्सप्रेशन का माध्यम है। एंड दे आर नॉट रियली सेट इन स्टोन, दे रिफ्लेक्ट एंड दे मेक यू थिंक। आप घर जाते हैं, आप कुछ आप शो ख़त्म करेंगे, आप कुछ देखेंगे, you'll have a thought in your head, and that's all content should do. It cannot decide your life for you. It can't decide what people should do, but yes, we can be responsible in telling a story, जो हमने करने की कोशिश की है. We have stayed true to the book. So I think जितने भी क्रिएटिव लोग होते हैं, हमारा काम बस ये होता है कि हम एक नज़रिया बस पेश करें, एंड दैट्स इट. उसके बाद उसके साथ क्या करना है वो हर एक एक पेंटिंग अगर कोई देखता है 10 तरीके से उसको इंटरप्रेट किया जा सकता है, या इवन मोर देन दैट. Likewise for any art form, including the visual art form, and especially this show. जो भी इसको देखेगा, there are so many things in the show. There is so many things. There is so many characters. आप किसी से भी प्रभावित होके आप कुछ भी you can get inspired, or you can take away whatever you want, and that's the beauty about The Married Woman.
Hi Ekta ma'am, hi. Yeah. So काफ़ी कंटेंट अल्ट लेकर आ रहा है और काफ़ी पसंद किया जा रहा है, और जहाँ पर एक दौड़ सी लगी हुई है डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स के, अमेज़ॉन है, नेटफ्लिक्स है, हॉटस्टार, ऐसे इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म्स के बीच अल्ट भी एक कहा जाए उन्हें कंपटीशन दे रहा है. तो बीइंग अ इंडियन कंटेंट क्रिएटर, किस तरह के चैलेंजेस आप फेस कर रही हैं, या क्या कुछ आप कहना चाहेंगे इसके बारे में?
The honest answer is that it's very tough, but I don't think I like doing anything that's not tough, So I think मुझ में वो प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं कोई भी easy journey enjoy नहीं करती हूँ, and it's a tough one because everyone has a lot more money and a lot more spends, but it's fun to do something that you feel will find a space in your journey as a landmark. The alt for me is a landmark in my journey because it was if it does what it's planned to do in the next 10 years, it would be a big achievement, and I want to take on those battles that are tough to fight. And we should have Indian apps. Why not? Why shouldn't we have homegrown apps? We make content. We are storytellers for thousands of years. We can tell stories. Maybe we don't have the budgets, but we will tell stories.
एकता जी, आप पद्मश्री हैं, बीते साल आपको, तो उसकी बधाई दो.
हमें मिला नहीं अभी तक.
बधाई हो.
तो
अभी तक
मैं
मिला
कह
नहीं है.
तो पद्मश्री की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं. और इस तरीके से मैं आपको देखता हूं कि अगर बॉलीवुड के 4 स्तंभ हैं, 4 पिलर हैं, तो उनमें से एक आप हैं. बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा आपने संभाला है. इसलिए भी ये सवाल मैं पूछ रहा हूं क्योंकि इस साल जब पद्म सम्मानों की घोषणा हुई तो बॉलीवुड को एक भी पद्म सम्मान नहीं मिले. इसको आप देखती कैसे हैं, कि हुआ क्यों, आपको क्या लगता है?
हमारे अवार्ड्स हमको अभी तक मिले नहीं ना, हमारा वो सम्मान हुआ नहीं अभी तक. तो आई थिंक इट माइट बी बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. मुझे ऐसे सवाल आप कैसे पूछ रहे हैं सर? मतलब इसका मैं थोड़ी डिसाइड करती हूँ, तो आई कैन आंसर दिस.
Guys, let's.
बॉस है तो रणनीति और उस पर नीति की ज़रूरत है, बट एक्चुअली आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल स्टोरीज. और अगर ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली तो आई वुड लाइक टू टेल. ये शो जो है 8 मार्च को आ रहा है. ये बुक मैंने बहुत साल पहले पढ़ी थी. आई स्टिल रिमेंबर डर्टी पिक्चर रिलीज़ हो रही थी और मैं दिल्ली में थी और मैंने कस्टडी के राइट्स खरीदे. और मुझे मंजू जी ने बोला था कि आप कस्टडी बना रहे हो, आप स्टोरी चेंज करोगे टीवी के लिए? आई सेड जी बिल्कुल करूँगी. तो उन्होंने बोला कि टीवी पे इतना चेंज करने की क्या ज़रूरत है सर, बिकॉज हम लोगों के घर जाते हैं. तो उन्होंने बोला योर फेवरेट बुक. आई सेड द मैरिड वुमन, बट मैं अब नहीं खरीदूँगी. आई विल बाय इट जब मैं बिना उसे चेंज किए, उसका एसेंस बदले बना सकूँ. एंड आई बॉट दिस बुक एग्जैक्टली in 2018 because then I knew that I have a platform and I can make it true to its essence. So I'm happy to do this. बॉस मुझे तो सबसे रिग्रेसिव टाइटल्स मिले हैं, तो पीछे जाना मेरी आदत है. बट आई थिंक 92 was an era which was very, very interesting, and it captures Delhi's sentiment of that time. So that's the book, and that's what was in the book. So I can't change it.
Hi Ekta, many congratulations. Trailer is superb. आपने हमेशा ट्रेंड सेट किया है एंड नाउ व्हाट आई हैव नोटिस्ड एंड इनफैक्ट वी हैव नोटिस्ड दैट डॉली किटी वो चमकते सितारे इट्स ओके या देन लिपस्टिक अंडर बोरखा डर्टी पिक्चर्स सो एंड नाउ मैरिड वुमेन सो इज इट लाइक कॉन्शियस डिसीजन कि आप इस पे ज़्यादा पुश करती हैं टू शो अ स्ट्रॉन्ग फेस ऑफ वुमेन?
Yes, it's a conscious decision. हमारे देश में और शायद बहुत सारे देशों में sexuality of women is considered a sin, and that is a big problem. And I was told many times that I am a big part of that journey. By showing women wearing saris and wearing sindoor, I have somehow stunted the growth of women in this country. I didn't agree with it because I felt that a woman in a sari has a choice, a woman in a swimsuit has a choice. But like I felt, I have told a lot of stories of very conservative women who have household issues. It's time I tell stories of women who have other issues. And this is without taking away that I have absolutely no regret for the stories I've told on television. So these are other women, and as I said, every woman in different stages of their life have choices, and it's their choice. They don't become good or bad by any of those choices.
Hi, Samar. Hi. Yeah. So, yeah, so.
Hi.
So, first of all, congratulations. काफ़ी promising और काफ़ी खास content नज़र आ रहा है यहाँ पर. So, experience बताइए कैसा experience रहा आपका इसे shoot करना? एकता मैम है साथ, तो क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप?
आप मेरा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं पूछना चाहते, लेकिन मैं बताता हूँ आपको. देखिए, प्रोड्यूसर जो होता है वो शादी में लड़की का बाप होता है. तो जो चीज़ अच्छी होती है वो सब क्रेडिट शादी में मतलब दूल्हा दूल्हा ले जाते हैं, और अगर खाना ठंडा होगा तो वो गलती लड़की के बाप की होती है. बट नो जोक्स अपार्ट, आई थिंक some shows you choose to produce and some shows choose you. I think it is my honor and privilege that Ekta chose me to produce the show, because she calls me a closet misogynist. You know, so maybe to change that, she wanted me to produce the show. The one thing that I want to say about the journey of the show is that, you know, once you see the show, you realize that this show is not about what you think it is. It's a show about freedom. Like what Suhas said, what Sahir said, what Rahul sir would agree. That it's a show about choices and freedom, which all of us face in our lives. We are not, this show is not about a woman's journey per se. Through the woman, it's about every person's journey. We are all stuck in choices that were thrust upon us, and we didn't have a choice to make those choices. And we are looking to break through and do free things. You know, most of us are stuck in some way or the other. So while you know, writing the show, and I think great credit should go to Jaya and Surabhi and Aparna, who wrote the show with, you know, so much of love that they gave to the show. And Ekta, who guided, you know, the entire journey. The one thing I would really like to bring forth in front of everybody, and I think the audiences also, that this show is about freedom. This show is about choices. You have the freedom to make your choice. Some people don't. This show is about the journey of liberation. You know, and that's what the beauty of the show was. Because while we were developing it, and while we were shooting it, and while we were editing and stuff like that, you know, I feel I am Astha. Because I didn't have choices to make. I was forced into something. Maybe it's professional, maybe something else. And then later I realized that, no, I don't want to do this. I want to live my life the way I want to live my life. So it's a show about all of that. I think Sahir and I discussed it, and we, you know, talk about it. So this show will resonate with everybody, and I have great belief in this show. And I keep telling EK also, and I keep telling Divya, who's the head of marketing, that I have great belief in this show, and I'm really, really proud of the fact that I'm associated with this show. So thank you, Ekta, and thank you, Sahir, and thank you, everybody, for being a part of this journey. No, I'm really, really proud. There are some products you're really proud of. I'm really proud of, you know, The Married Woman, and the fact that, you know, we got a chance to tell this story. So it's out there now on the 8th of March, so please watch it.
And I love this perspective of a man. I'm loving it, and I'm going to also look towards my left.
Yeah, you know, because
Rahul has been quite smiling. You need to tell me what was that thing that changed for you while you were shooting for this show?
What changed for me? I mean,
this is my first show with Ekta for all these years that I've been here. So that was a great change already, wonderful change. But instead of change, let me tell you what was added to my life. What was added was a hugely wonderful set of people, fantastic artists, fantastic crew, and a fantastic production behind us. The whole series was just a continuous party. Nadira ji, we were always having fun. It was
Ekta, we
just
were working.
great
I
fun.
promise you we were working. I promise we were working very hard. There was no party going on. There was no party.
It was literally we were having so much fun. We were improvising on stage.
There was no party.
We were there's just some wonderful moments that we had while we were shooting. It was a party. Please trust me.
Listen, I think the whole vibe of everybody is just so amazing. We'll take one last question. Monica, come on, let's hear.
Hi, this is Savita Singh from Pizza Push.
सबसे पहले एकता कपूर जी आपको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगी. लास्ट ईयर आपने वुमनहुड दिया था, इस बार मैरिड वुमन दिया है. तो इंडियन वुमेन्स के दिल में कौन सी बात आती है आप सुन लेती हैं. मेरा सवाल मोनिका और रिद्धि से है कि मोनिका और रिद्धि से है कि टेलीविजन पर आप लोगों ने काम किया है, वहाँ पर एक अलग तरह का माहौल, अलग तरह का जॉनर होता है. ओटीटी एक फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन का नया जरिया है. तो क्या कंफर्ट लेवल और अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करने में क्या कितना अच्छा लगता है और क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में, अगर आप बताना चाहें.
मेरा काम करने का तरीका बिल्कुल सेम है. मैं जैसे टेलीविज़न शोज़ पे काम करती थी, मैं बिल्कुल वैसे यहाँ पे भी काम कर रही थी. उतनी ही कमिटेड, उतने ही क्वेश्चंस पूछती थी, उतनी बार डाउट्स थे, ये ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, वाई एम आई डूइंग दिस, वाई इज दिस. एंड so as an artist, you put me in any medium, I give it my 5,000%. And that's my job, to add value to whatever I get. And that's what I've tried to do here. यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा फ़र्क ये था कि मैं 5,000% डाल रही थी, सब उतना ही everybody was giving that much. So I think that was the only difference, because everybody was committed to telling the story in a certain way. It was there was never a moment where anybody was कोई भी conflicted नहीं था in how we're going to do what we're going to do, and we all came together eventually. बहुत readings किए, बहुत सारे scenes ऐसे हैं जिन पे हमने बैठ के set पे बहुत बार ये कैसे करें, how should the movements be. Obviously when you see it वो आएगा और चला जाएगा, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. It looks so effortless, but yeah, we all definitely had the same energy on set, and that is always very helpful to any one person also. Sahir had something he came on set with, Monica came on set with something, Suhas, Rahul sir, everybody, Nadira ma'am. और फिर जब हम सब मिले तो हम सब इतने committed थे that it, I think, all added up beautifully.
Monica,
over to you.
Monica's not...
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. What was the question?
Do you want to repeat the
Just
question?
What did we all...
Yeah, she's not done television.
How was your experience of being in an OTT platform? Like a show, a web show for OTT.
Right. I think Ekta touched upon it, but I can say, for me, I've never experienced such brave storytelling, such brave choices. As a human, representation is so important in art. To see characters that actually sound and look like me, and stories that I've lived, people I've known, and not in a way that's unbelievable, but in a way that's so believable. All of the dramas and traumas that come with what it means to be something that the world doesn't have a comfortable space for. That was really... it was exciting, and then at the same time there's this narrative in your head that, like, for me at least, the whole time I was like, how are people going to receive this? Like, what's going to happen when people see this? Because it's so truthful, it's so beautifully honest. And I don't watch a lot of TV, but I've not seen storytelling like this in India ever before. And then before I started shooting, I was nervous that we had a male director, because I'm like, what's a male director going to do with such a female fronted story. What's this guy? What if he's insensitive? What if the male gaze is going to come and mess it all up? But it was incredible to see, for lack of a better word, and I know that people may write me off for being a hippie right now, but the divine masculine, someone who's a male director, to listen, to understand, to incorporate our fears, to push the envelope. So I don't know. I feel like OTT platforms allow for this kind of truth, this kind of radical honesty, and I think the best art does that for people, and I think India needs that more than ever before. You'll be surprised the amount of themes that are straddled in The Married Woman. It's not just the story of a woman who is in a conventional marriage in a conventional home. There are themes around, religion, around class, around familial issues, family issues, what it means to be an artist. Everything's in this story, and it's all so true.